Brian Epstein beat the streets of London presenting his group, The Beatles, to recording labels getting rejected over and over. But he was persistent until he secured a demo session, New Year's Day, 1962, with Decca Records. They recorded mostly cover songs they did at their shows, and it was okay but nothing special in the eyes of the experts. In fact, Decca executive Dick Rowe said, "Guitar groups are on their way out, Mr. Epstein." It was a no, but with the Decca demo in hand, Brian didn't give up. He was able to get a June audition with EMI and George Martin. Label head and producer George Martin wasn't initially bowled over by the lads' musicianship or compositions, but he was impressed with their self-confident manner, and something in his gut told him to take a chance. When the Beatles played their own song, Love Me Do, the wheels started turning for George and his engineer Norman Smith. George proceeded to give them constructive criticism they needed to become a recording act. He said, "I've laid into you for quite a long time. You haven't responded. Is there anything you don't like?" "Well, for a start," replied George Harrison, "I don't like your tie." The quip broke the ice and the Beatles relaxed into comedy mode. For the next 15 to 20 minutes they were pure entertainment, recalled Norman Smith. "I had tears running down my face." That was the start of their recording career and record deal with EMI. But when they came back in September to make their record, they had a new drummer, Ringo. Sadly, Pete Best was gone, but Ringo was a Beatle. However, to Ringo's dismay, they still used a studio drummer on Love Me Do. But Ringo played drums on every Beatle record from then on.